In your consumer news this morning, Boeing has laid off hundreds of workers in Washington state and California as part of its stated goal of reducing its workforce by 10%. That comes just over a month after union machinists ended a weeks-long strike. Boeing's CEO says the job cuts are due to overstaffing, not because of the work stoppage. Google, meantime, has cracked a key challenge in quantum computing, they say, that experts have been working on for almost 3 decades. The company says the breakthrough in quantum error correction was achieved with its latest quantum chip, which it named Willow. Google says Willow performed a computation in under 5 minutes that would take one of today's fastest supercomputers longer than the age of the universe. Whoa. Shares for the world's most valuable company, Nvidia, dropped more than 2% yesterday after China launched an anti-monopoly investigation into the chip maker. The Chinese government says it's probing agreements surrounding the company's acquisition of tech company Mellanox. It comes among trade tensions between the U.S. and China, with President-elect Donald Trump saying he'll set additional tariffs on Chinese exports. The latest jobs report in the U.S. shows job growth surged in November, adding 227,000 jobs. The rebound was expected after hurricanes and striking workers heavily distorted October's report. Ivan Rodriguez has what these numbers mean heading into the new year.
Despite rebounding strongly from an October jobs report heavily impacted by natural disasters and workers on the picket line, Daniel Zhao, lead economist with Glassdoor, says there's evidence the job market is softening.
It's just not quite as hot as it was maybe a year or two ago.
Zhao says one of the big trends he's observed over the last couple of years is the contributions of certain sectors toward job growth.
Healthcare, education, and government are a major driver of jobs growth, and that continued in November, especially as you see a lot of local and state governments try to catch up on some of the hiring that they missed out earlier on in the recovery.
The November unemployment rate also ticked up to 4.2% from 4.1%, marking the first time since 2021 it's been above 4% for 6 consecutive months. Unemployment among Black and Hispanic workers also rose from October, coming in at 6.4% and 5.3% respectively. In many cases, Zhao says employers are trying to get more done with less.
That means they're putting a lot of pressure on managers, on workers to try to get more done, and whether that means return to office, whether that means just raising the bar on some of their targets,
leaving some employees feeling unfulfilled.
A lot of workers feel very hesitant to leave a job in order to try to find something better on the market right now. And unfortunately, that is creating a situation where many workers feel stuck in their careers right now.